have you now, Potter! And without your muggle mother here to protect you, you'll be dead by nightfall! Don't you dare talk about my parents! I'll destroy you like you destroyed my mother and father! Silly boy! I am your father! No, it's a lie!
No! I don't want to do an intro, I don't want to risk giving anything away, let's just jump into the review. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Go see it! This is the movie that you've been waiting for. It's an action ride the entire time. It's hyped, it delivers. If you're wondering if this movie's gonna cap off the series as epic as the saga itself, then the answer is yes. The Battle of Hogwarts is pretty intense, and you're gonna want to soak up everything you see on screen. This movie is an action adventure. It's a theme park for your eyes, with a much better admission price. For 2 hours and 10 minutes, you get nothing but a thrill ride, and since you're so caught up in the action, it's over before you know it. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Other movies take note. This is how it's done. But let's be honest, no movie is perfect, and one thing I would have really liked to see would be a more conclusive ending to Draco and Harry's feud. I wouldn't have minded if they reconciled or if Draco was a full-on Death Eater. I just wish he would have gotten off the fence and kind of chose a side. I was also pretty upset when most of the deaths happened off-screen. This series has such important characters, and by not giving them an honorable send-off, I feel like that cheapens the character. And then there was the end scene, 19 years later, where the kids were dropping their children off at the train station to Hogwarts. I say kids because that's what they looked like. Harry with Jenny, Ron with Hermione, and even Draco. They all looked like kids dressed in grown-up clothes, and everyone who was watching that scene laughed. They just looked so awkward. I couldn't buy it. Aside from that, the movie was a perfect way to end an era, and it won't let you down, especially if you already know the ending. Everyone that I was with has read the books, and they all agreed that the movie stuck very close to the story, and the only changes that were made seemed to improve it. A good friend once told me that our generation doesn't have any movies with a story structure that leaves an impact like the Star Wars franchise. To that I disagree. If anything could be compared to the Star Wars franchise, it's Harry Potter. You only need to look at the story arc to see the similarities. Both have orphan protagonists that are raised by their aunt and uncle. Both protagonists are the only thing that can take down the antagonist. Both lose at first and then come back again to rise as the victor. And most importantly, both have that shaggy hair that the ladies go crazy for. For even further similarities, notice their weapons. Darth Vader fights with a red lightsaber, and Luke, a green lightsaber, while Voldemort uses green magic, and Harry Potter, red. There's no denying the two share similar traits, and I'm sure they'll share a spot in the top movie franchise of all time, if they don't already. In my opinion, Harry Potter did for fantasy what Star Wars did for sci-fi, and as the series draws to a close, this film is going to make sure that Harry Potter holds its ground in movie history. This ends tonight, Tom! Abracadabra!
No sir, no way!